Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining us at We the People Economics, where real estate investing, ERC, business funding, and referral marketing meet. Let's get into this. What is our mission here? It is to increase the cash flow and net worth of the families we touch by helping them reach their goals. Each of us has a goal that we want to reach financially, both economically with our families, but how do we actually get there? We've tried several things, and some of us hadn't quite made the money we want to make, but we think about legacy and how we're going to improve that legacy for our children. What is it that we can do? What is it that we can put in place? Even if you have reached a certain pinnacle, We the People Economics is a place where you can grow even more. Let's find out how. Our company, WTPE, We the People Economics, was founded in 2021 and has an executive team with over 55 years of business and real estate experience. But most of all, and what we're most proud of, is that we're a 100% debt-free, privately owned company. We offer various real estate investing strategies, home buying assistance, ERC business funding, and get this, a lucrative referral program, which we will find out about here shortly. So, with our real estate investing, you will learn how to identify, negotiate, and close transactions using our deal finder, lease options, and fix and flip strategies. In this way, you will create immediate, residual, and passive income. I'll say that one more time. You're going to create immediate income, cash in hand right then and now, residual income, that will come to you over and over, and passive income that comes to you when you are sleeping. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good to me. So let's see why everyone is so excited about We the People Economics. We the People Economics has a two-component financial benefit plan. What is that first component? Well, the first component is called our Deal Finder program, where you will go out and actually find houses. Now, with the Deal Finder program, you find it, we fund it, you get paid. I'm going to say that again. You find it, we fund it, and you get paid. So, give you a scenario. You're driving and you see a house that has for sale by owner. You take a picture of the house, you take a picture of the sign, take a picture of the street. You go and you look up on our system that we use. We'll tell you about the software that you can use in our program. And you find that particular house. You run the numbers, run the comps. We teach you how to do all this, by the way. And then you're ready to make a offer. You get with our company and we make an offer on that house. And if the investor takes that offer and the owner contracts with the investor and they make a deal, you get paid anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000 and sometimes upward to $10,000. It all depends on the deal. But if it was just the lowest point of 1500, how many of you would that make a huge difference or at least a little dent in your economics as far as what you need for groceries or car payment or putting down something towards a vacation? You get my hint. So this Deal Finder program is $299 a one payment and then 99 monthly. But wait, we've got a special promotion going on. And I have to warn you, this is for a very, very limited time. Whoa! Did you see that? The Deal Finder promotion, it was $299 with a 99 monthly, but now, only now, right now, today, and I mean, you need to jump on it today. It is $99 one-time payment with no, I said zero monthly. You find it, we fund it, you get paid. Now, some of you are saying, well, look, I don't want to drive around finding houses. You don't have to. Our program is set up such as you can, from your home, get on your computer with our program and with our trainings and find those homes and have someone else look at the house for you. So we'll get into all that when you join at this $99 and get in on the trainings. Remember, you can earn 1,500 and upwards to $5,000 over and over and over on the deals that you bring to We the People Economics. So I say jump in there. Yeah. So let's look a little bit deeper at the Deal Finder promotion. With this limited time $99 one-time payment, no monthly, not only do you get 1,500, but the person who brought you in, the company says, hey, great job. You found a go-getter. That person will get $750. 50% the company will pay. This is not taking out of yours. This is what the company will pay them. And then the person that brought them in gets 375. Now you might be saying, well, I don't really care about it bringing them in. But let's flip that on the other side. So say you brought in someone, they get 1,500, but then you hadn't done any of the work. Well, maybe you coached them and you helped them along. You get 750 as a thank you for teaching them and coaching them. Or better yet, the person you brought in brought somebody in. So that person that they brought in gets 1,500. The person you brought in gets 750. You're 3 tiers down the line of your success team, and you get a bonus of 375. At this point, you've kind of gone on about your business and you open up your back office and cha-ching, you got an extra $375 that you're wondering, whoa, somebody's been working. Yeah, baby. But there's also another component, and that component is known as REI cash flow. This right here is the flagship product of our company at this point. So the REI cash flow plus matrix is what it's called. The REI real estate investment cash flow plus matrix. It has personal development products that are life changing and to boot a daily payout system. So what is this house number one, number two, number three, number four business? What is that all about? Well, let's get into it. These digital houses are real estate educational packages that are produced by We the People Economics. So it's digital properties that give you real money. I'll say that again. Digital properties that give you real money. Let's look at this real quick. House number one, you can come in and get that house for $300, $299, but we're rounding it up. And then in that house, you have wholesale training, Bitcoin Breakthrough Deluxe training, laws of attraction training. Why in the world are you having laws of attraction training? Because the mind is where your success begins. Because if you can believe it, you will achieve it. And believe me, you're going to want to believe it so that you can achieve all the success that this program will bring your way. House number two, this particular digital package contains bi-weekly live wholesale coaching. So you found the property, but now you need that extra bit of help with each one of these contracts because each contract, like the individual who owns the property, has that unique fingerprint. It's going to have that unique personality. It's going to have that unique aspect to handling that contract. And you'll need someone to hold your hand in the beginning. That's what this package offers. Along with the documents and the contracts, self-help, audio library, and the Power Mindset video course. Again, knowing how to make this success is going to depend on what you think about. House number three, This $1,200 package will include everything from house one and two, along with lease option training, personal finance and investment, wealth creation blueprint video course. Now, why is it important to have these things? Because once you make the wealth, you need to know how to keep your wealth, not throw it away, how to budget, how to maintain, how to get the taxes taken care of in your LLC. And yes, you need to set up an LLC, and I'll be glad to help walk you through that process. It's not hard at all. So, and then in house number four, with house number four, you can see there that you're getting pre-foreclosure training along with everything else that comes in house one, two, three, and four, along with more documents and contracts and even more self-help. So yes, education is everything. And this, once you have this education, you take it with you for life. Nobody can take that away from you. And then you get to share it with others. And as you share it with others, let's see what happens. So you get house number one, you pay the $299. It has a $69 one-time fee, which, by the way, if you come in with the deal finder at $99 today, that $69 is waived. So you come in at the $299, you get a recurring income of $690. You say, how is that possible? I'm going to show you in just a second. So you get that recurring income of $690. You go to house number two. House number two costs $600, but your profit was $690 from house number one, which means that you only paid $299. And what I'm about to show you is that you never have to pay anything else but that $299. So you pay the $299, the next house, and you got a profit of $690 from from your purchase of that and from you sharing it. So then the next house is 600. You get the 690. You take 600 from that, keep the 90, and use it towards your 129 admin fee, but it pays for your next house. So then this next house gives you recurring income of $1,380. That gives you 270. Ah, interesting here. What is happening? So then with that one, you end up paying from that 1,300, the 2,070, the 1,200 that is needed for the next house. And then 2,070 is your total. So, but it's $1,380 that you got as recurring income. That you use to pay for house number three. House number three gives you 2,760. You use 2,500 of that to pay for house number four, and you have a recurring income in house number four of $5,700, $5,000. Wow. And now that you get to keep. But how does this happen over and over? Hmm. So the thing about this system is it's built on two by two. So it starts with you, two, you bring in two, and then those people bring in two. You bring in two, and then each of the two you brought in bring in two. Let's get a better picture of this with the house itself. So house number one, you have Billy, Sarah. You brought in Billy, Sarah, and Billy, Sarah, once they qualify you, because you brought them in, they bring in John, Billy brings in John and Andrew. Okay? So John and Andrew are there, and John and Andrew with the houses that they buy, that gets you get $230 each from them, from that $299 that they paid. So that $299, 230 comes from it. 230 comes into you from John. 230 comes in from you from Andrew. And then Sarah has brought in Helen. 230 comes from that. That's how you get your 690. So once you've gotten your 690, when the next person that Sarah brings in, when he comes in, and you see him there in the blue, he starts you another house. This is how you have the recurring income. how you get the 690 again. So I'll say that again. You have those three at the bottom. When they pay their 299, you're getting 230 each. That gives you 690. And then when the next person comes, that is added. That's why you get two, and then they get two. They each get two. When that fourth person is added, it starts you a new house, a number one, so that your 690 can start building in again. And so every time you're sharing this educational platform with others, and it keeps going and cycling over and building, you're getting $690 over and over. Now you can keep it, or you can go to house number two. At house number two, you're getting $600. It's cost $600, so you can take that 690, buy house number two, and you're getting $1,380. $1,380 because of the 460, 460, 460 from those who were brought in by your two. So your two follow you. They say, hey, I don't want to stop the education here. I need everything those packages have. So I'm going to go into house number two with you. We're going to keep building this thing together because now understand, even though these are digital houses, they are educational packages that are helping you with that first component, which was the deal finder, where you were dealing with actual properties. But in this way, you're getting, with this program, because you're sharing the education with others, uh, you're able to continually get a payment over and over as others are buying in on your team to this education. So this education is helping you with that first product, that first component, which was the deal finder, where you're finding actual properties. See how this all works together? All right, so then you use that 1380 to get the next house that's 1200. Mm-hmm. So house number three is 1200. And with that 1200, as and notice, you're not paying any more than a 299. Each house is paying for itself now. And you have other houses that are still being built from those other houses as you're sharing, and the people that you bring in are sharing. So then you're getting those incomes, and you're building each house, getting each income. And so then you've only paid 299 that one time. And now you have $2,760. You can stay at this level of education, or you can say, you know what, mm, mm, mm. I am serious about legacy. I want to know this so that I can share this with my children, my children's children. If I don't have children, I can share it with those that I love. I can help them because I am now empowered. So then you're able to get house number four at 2,500, and that end with that $5,700 in hand. Are you kidding me right now? $5,700 in hand from $299. That's some serious return on investment. Have any of you heard of an ROI better than that one? You got to tell me about it and teach me how to get it. So then with the REI cash flow, we have the starter house. Now, the starter house is for anyone who is at this point strapped for cash. And you're like, man, I would love to do this, but I don't have that 299 right now. Is there a way? Well, our CEO, Jonathan H. Seigler, understands. He started off as a dishwasher. His story is phenomenal. You've got to hear it. Go to YouTube and check him out. Jonathan H. Seigler, Seigler. He started as a dishwasher, so he understands that everybody doesn't have, but sometimes they just need a break to get a start. And when they get that break, can become the millionaire, or whatever your success story is, you can become it. He's about giving you that break. So with this, you get $75 to get your positioning at what we call the starter house. Now, the starter house, you're not going to get any residual income yet, but you can start building your team. And as that team of people come up under you with this starter house, you pay that $75. It'll hold your place in the matrix. And as your team pays their 299, or they come in at 75 and they get people they pay 299, when they get up to that 299 and they have those who come under them. That 690 that they would have gotten because they paid the 75, then the the remainder will go into covering that 299 and from that 690, and your profits then pay for your position. So we in this company don't just teach you how to make profits, but teach you how to pay not out of your pocket all the time, but out of your profits. Get to a point where you're using that OPM, other people's money, in a smart way. So the REI Cashflow Plus Start Your Business Financing Program is another way that you can get all three houses on the beginning start. So how can we help you out is all that Mr. Cycler is constantly thinking about. And so there may be some of you who will say, hey, can I get all three? Instead of paying from your pockets, we teach you to pay from your profits. And we also have business financing. And so this operation is fully debt free so that we can offer a lot of opportunities to get started to our people. What? What? Did I say financing? That's right. We have business financing at hand. So you can qualify for business financing and get all the first three houses for $24.96. When you do the deal finder and come in at 99, you are able to qualify and find out about our business financing program so that you can start your business from that point. Pretty good, huh? And as you see, we're in USA, United Kingdom, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. So our deal finder trainings are every Saturday until the beginning of the year at 11 noon Eastern. And it's not only deal finder trainings, but other trainings that you need as you become a part of We the People Economics. So you can register for these in your back office once, again, you pay that $99. So I want to go ahead and say right now to you, welcome to We the People Economics, where you are cared for and where we say, we'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded.